you so much. We're back today. Thank God for everything. I hope everyone had a good night's sleep. It's really bright and sunny over here today. So today, if you're just passing by and you're watching us for the first time, you're highly welcome to the live. Here on this live, we talk about hairdo, how to do braids, tutorials of how to do braids. That's what we do here. If you're streaming from Facebook, you're welcome. If you're streaming from TikTok, you're welcome. Then if you're streaming from YouTube, you're highly welcome to the class this morning. Thank you, Baby Lynn, for joining the class. You're welcome. I'm going to be sharing from here while we let other people come in before we start off the training. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. So let's go ahead and share. I'm going to be sharing from here to make sure that everyone coming to the class, then we kickstart this morning. So yesterday, we didn't do the sections of teaching how to braid, but today we'll go ahead and teach how to do cornrows, how to do the braid without extension. Then we'll move up to doing braid with extension. So then the other time that we have left, we're going to continue to do our crochet curly hair that we left since Wednesday. So we're going to complete it. But if we cannot complete it today, I bet you that we're going to complete. Thank you, everyone. Glamour. Thank you, Vida, Koma. Thank you for joining. Uma, thank you for joining. Thank you, Kenneth, for liking the video. As we join, let's share the live and keep liking the video. Nikki, you're welcome. Coco Vankins, you're welcome. Vix, you're welcome. As you're coming in, I hope you have your mannequins ready for training today. Yes, we don't have too much time to wait. Let's just let few people come in. Then we are going to be starting our braiding class today with tutorials. If you know you don't know how to braid at all, just come close. This is the section where we're having your classes now. So just come closer, get your mannequins ready, get all your instruments ready for hair. We are going to be doing our practicals today. Quick one, we just go straight into the point, showing you the techniques of how you can get into doing braid. Most people have that passion to do braid, but they don't know how to get into it, or they don't know who will give them that encouragement or boost to be able to say they can do it. Thank you so much. If you're just joining, Dupsoni, you're welcome to the live. Share the live. Let's gather here, share the live. Let's continue to do our training. So this morning, we teach about braidings, talk about hair, we talk about extensions, different type of extensions. We talk about products that you use in doing things. Thank you, Grace, for joining. Thank you, everyone. If you're joining, just share the lives. Let other people come in. So if you don't know how to braid at all, we're going to start off this training, taking you some techniques of how to get into braiding. Without wasting much of our time today, we have a lot of things lined up for us to do. So we're going to go straight away to do this. So let me adjust all a camera to make sure that we are all seeing what I'm doing. If it's too high, I'll bring it low. Thank you, Grace Joseph, for liking the video. God bless you. So, excuse me. This section is the section. If you don't know how to braid, please come in now. This is your section because we don't repeat the classes. Except if you don't meet up with this section this time, you're going to join tomorrow, because we normally have our classes 12 p.m. UK time to 2 p.m. UK time. If you're joining us for the first time, and my name is Grace Lowen from GraceLawendhair. Hi, Sardos. Thank you, Sarah. You're welcome. Everyone is welcome. Joe, you're welcome. So this class is for those that doesn't know how to braid. Let's get here together and learn the techniques of getting into braid. If you've known how to braid and you need to perfect your braiding, thank you, Stardust, for joining. You're welcome. So now I'm having my comb, then I'm having my mannequin and my hair. If you have your mannequin, get it ready. If you don't have it yet and you're about to order for it, go ahead and order for your mannequin. It's very, very important, because while we are doing hair, it's not something that we just talk and we watch. We need practice. You have to practice doing hair. When you're doing hair, you have to practice. Let's encourage your viewers to share your life and invite more friends. You see, TikTok said encourage your viewers. Please share the live, share the live. Let's bring in more people. Share the like and like the video. Let's bring in more people coming, because and when you share and like, invite more friends, it attracts more people to come in. Thank you so much, babes, for liking the video. God bless you. So this is my comb. This class is for those that doesn't know how to braid at all. So we'll now go ahead and comb this. Make sure that anytime you're having hair done, make sure the hair are combed, especially braids, because that hair, you're going to keep it for more than 4 to 6 weeks. So when you're having anything braid done, comb it out so that the knots will go out of it before you start doing your braid. So now this is the hair we're going to be working with. If you're just starting, you don't know how to braid, so we'll go ahead, you split. And now before we start doing our practicals, we work with our hands. Anytime you hear me mentioning I'm using my thumb, my index finger, we use hands to do this practical. And braiding is a skill that a braider uses hair to showcase their skill. So now that we're a braider, we're going to use hair to showcase our artistic skills. So now the hands, as we're using hands, I'm going to mention the hands in case you hear me saying, oh, I'm using my thumb. This is my thumb. This is my index finger. This is my middle finger. This is the ring finger. And this is the little or pinky finger. So in case you hear me mentioning that, because these two fingers, the thumb and the index finger, they play a very, very vital role when you're doing hair. They play a very, very vital role when you're doing hair. So this is so informative. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. They play so important roles when you're doing hair. So now, before we kickstart, that you don't know how to do braids, this is the time. You go ahead and share this hair. This is the portion of hair I'm working with. Never mind, you might think, it's a lot. Don't really matter. When you have your mannequin, grab any amount of hair you can have to be able to master your braiding. When you master your braiding, then you can now start sectioning the braiding according to the sections you want it done. So for this case, for this time, you don't really matter. As far as you have your mannequin and with the hair, go ahead and grab any amount of hair to get mastered to your braid and to start doing your braids. So now we are going to split this hair into 3 equal parts. If you're joining us for the first time, you're highly welcome to this class. I need to order a mannequin. That is absolutely okay. Go ahead and do that. You can just Google it and it will show you the right place for you to get your mannequin. But if you're on TikTok here, TikTok shop have it. You can go on the TikTok shop search box. Go ahead and just buy it from there. It's easier for you. So when you have this, you split this hair into 3 equal parts, the way I just did. We have one on my right hand, which is this. Then I have one in the middle, which is this. Then I have one on the left hand, which is this. So I keep mentioning the hands I'm using because sometimes when you're watching me from the camera, it's saying something different. Like maybe you think I'm using the left hand. No, that's why when I'm teaching, I used to tell you I'm using my right hand and I'm using my left hand to indicate it so that you can understand it. Let's continue to like this video, share it, to bring in more people, to attract more people to come in. And please, while we are giving comment, please don't, no emojis or anything on the comment section. If you have a question, go ahead and just ask me. If you want me to repeat any methods of hair, just go ahead and tell me, repeat this method. Don't put any emoji or something, because due to restriction, we had it yesterday, we don't want it to occur again. So let's follow the guidelines and the rules of the platform we're using. Yeah, so now we split this hair into 3 equal parts. When you have this hair into 3 equal parts, I have this one on my right hand, I have this one in the middle, then we have this one on the left hand. So you go ahead, hold this hair with your thumb and your index finger. This is my thumb and my index finger. I'm going to be holding this with my thumb and my index finger, holding the other one on my left hand with my thumb and index finger. Leave this middle one below on its own. If you're just starting to braid, I'm just telling you the technique. You will start using it. Before you know it, it will get into your hands. Before you know it, you start braiding. Then the next lesson we are going to do, after this lesson, we are going to be adding extensions into the braids. Now you learn this one first, then the next level is adding extension, doing different techniques of adding extension into the hair. So now that we have this hair, now I'm a right-handed person, whenever you're starting your braid, you start with the right hand. But if you know you're a left-handed person, go ahead and start with your left. it's going to give you the same result as well. It doesn't really matter. So now that I'm a right-handed person, I'm going to take this hair from the right, bring it in. For instance, as a beginner, if I ask you to do this hair now, the next thing I will see you do now is bringing it on top. No, you don't do braid like we do braids like that, but not on this occasion. Because when you're learning how to braid, you're going to learn how to braid and make sure you're fast when you're doing braiding, because you have to cover about 80 or 90 pieces of braid on the hair. So you need to be fast when you're doing braid. So you have to learn this in the right way. So the next level we're going to do at this point is that taking this one on my right and bringing it in. When you bring it in, you can either support it with any of your hands here, just put it in like this. Then you grab this one in the middle. When you grab this one in the middle, move it to your right hand, securing it with your thumb and index finger. What you're trying to do on this platform now is you're trying to secure the root of this hair. By the time you secure the root of the hair, it's easier to now go ahead and braid. And you're holding it. That is why I'm telling you, when you secure it with your thumb and index finger, it's not moving anywhere. You're gripping it from the roots now. So you go ahead, take this one you have on your left hand, bring it into the right hand. Look at me, the way I'm trying to hold this, just to secure it there. Then you now come and grab this one in the middle. When you grab this one in the middle, secure it too with your thumb and your index finger. I told you that the thumb and index finger plays vital role when we're doing hair, right? So now that you're having this one, now pick this one up, go straight again from your right into your left. Bring it into your left. Just secure it or hold it with one of the fingers that you're having, supporting fingers. Then you grab this one in the middle. When you grab it in the middle, push it and hold it with your thumb and index finger on your right hand, securing it. Can you see what I've done so far? The way you secure this hair is not moving anywhere. Because as a beginner, if you're not a beginner, you won't need all this process. But as a beginner, because if you don't secure it, it's just going to unravel. You start feeling, oh, I cannot do this, I cannot do this. But if you secure it the way this technique is, it's not going to unravel. Then you continue to take this one on your left hand, bring it into the right. When you bring it into the right, secure it, just hold it on with any of your finger. Come in the middle like this, grab the middle one, push it, and secure it with your thumb and index finger. Can you see what is going on there? Now we have secured the roots of this hair, and it's now trying to form the braids, because at the end of the day, when you secure the roots of this hair, it's going to start giving you from your right hand into your left hand. You secure it from your left hand into your right hand. Keep going like that until you finish this braid. So now, if you're joining us for the first time, you're welcome. The class is here. We talk about braiding, and this first lesson, the lesson is for those that doesn't know how to braid at all. Beginners braiders class. That is this one. Then the next level we are going to move in is adding extension into the braid. You need to learn this first before you start adding extension into your braid. So now let's move on. Now I'm holding this one on my right hand. Bring it into the left hand. Look at the way I'm putting it in. I'm just using one of the hands here to just hold it. Then you grab this one in the middle, push it. When you push it, you secure it with your thumb and your index finger on your right hand. Then you go straight to the one on your left hand, bring it into the right hand like that. Take this one in the middle, push it to this left, secure it with your thumb and index finger. Before you know it, we have started forming our braid. It will now be from my right hand into my left hand, from your left hand into your right hand. Let's go ahead and do this. From my right hand now, take it into in. From the underneath, not above, take it into your left hand. Grab this one in the middle, secure it, push it to the right hand, secure it with your thumb and your index finger. This is my thumb and this is my index finger. So this one on my left hand will be the next to come in. You bring it in like that, grab this one in the middle, hold it, secure it with your thumb and index finger. Have you seen what is going on there? Then the next thing you're going to do, you start braiding my right hand into my left hand, bring this in the middle, secure it with your thumb and index finger, hold it from your left hand into your right hand, bring this one in the middle, push it to the left, secure it with your thumb and index finger, from my right hand into my left hand, bring this one in the middle, push it to the right, secure it with your thumb and index finger. Look at your braid, it's forming already. the braid is already forming. So you will not say, okay, I don't know the technique. This is a simple technique you can use in getting into it. For the fact that you have secured this hair from the root and it's braiding already, there's nothing, and you're holding this, look at it. I can let one of my hands go, but the other hands, I'm securing it with my thumb and index finger. It's not going nowhere. So that's how you're going to continue until you finish your braid. By the time you use these techniques and do this, and it gets into your hands, the next level is going to be plaiting the hair all through. From my left hand into my right hand, grab this in the middle. From my right hand into the left hand, grab the middle one, push it to your right hand, secure it to your thumb and index finger. Just like that until you finish your braid. So you go ahead and do the same thing. So look at it. Since it has gotten to this point, you don't need too much. Just go ahead and bring it from your right into the left and grab this one in the middle. From your left into your right, grab this one in the middle, secure it with your thumb and index finger. From your right hand into your left, grab this one in the middle, secure it with your thumb and index finger, just like that until your braid is fully done. Let's go ahead and share the video. Let's invite more people in. Let's bring more people in, because the next lesson we're going to now, we're going to be adding extensions into the braids, meaning that we have learned how to do this hair. Then the next level is adding extension into your braids now. So that's the next lesson we're going to do. Let's finish this one up. This lesson is done because we know there's some people here, they don't even know how to braid. They've not known how to braid at all. So we teach them the techniques of getting into braiding first before we start adding extensions, showing you different techniques of how you can add extension into your braiding. So let's go ahead. So I'm holding this now, securing it with my left hand, right thumb and index finger. Then you grab this one, put it like this from below to your left hand. From my right hand into my left hand, grab this in the middle. From my left hand into my right hand, grab this in the middle. Can you see what is going on there? If you know, from my right hand into my left hand, secure this, take this one in the middle, move it to your right hand, secure it with your thumb and your index finger. From your left hand into your right hand, grab this one in the middle, secure it with your thumb and index finger on your left hand. The same thing until the braid is finished. Let's go ahead and braid on, because this class, we're still going to repeat it in the morning. If you miss this part when I just started giving you how to go into it, you're not going to miss it tomorrow. So after I finish braiding this, look at the hair now. You started have almost, if you have started this level with me now, by now you should be here doing your braid. So now we have gotten to this level. There's no point again. It's just like going ahead and braiding your hair from your right hand into your left hand, from your left hand into your right hand, just like that until the braid is fully done. Can you see it? It's easier now. You keep going. Just keep going like that until the braid is finished. Can you see what is going on? I break it down a bit because of the beginners that doesn't know how to braid hair. So now, if you can confidently do this hair and it gets into your hands like this, welcome to the chat. Okay, and it gets into your hands like this. That is how it is. Very, very easy. Yes, it's very easy. When you use these techniques, it's very, very easy for you to get into it. Very, very easy. Can you see it now? Can everybody see it? It will just go in. When you just do these techniques, it's easy for you to just grab the braid. And when you're doing the next one, because it has already gotten into your hands, it's going to be easy for you to be doing the next one. The only thing you need is that now learning how to add extension to the braid and also learning how to increase your speed. Because when you're doing braiding, you have to increase your speed. Because if you're not practicing all the time to increase your speed, it's going to take you a very long time to finish a full braid. Because when you're doing full braid, you're going to have braids that are like 60 to 80. It depends on top of it, the sizes you're doing. So if you're slow doing it, it's going to take you all day. But when you learn how to do this braid and you've known the techniques, now learn how to add extension into the braid. The next thing that you still keep going on, keep practicing until your speed is enough for you to finish hair between 4 hours to 5 hours, instead of using 10 hours to finish a whole hair, which is too long. Because if you're using it as a business, or you want to get into this as a business, you need to learn it in a way that you do more hair in a day to grab more money. But if you're just learning it slowly and you're not practicing to make sure your speed, the way you braid your hair, the speed is fast, no, you're going to do one hair in a day, which will not be enough if you're using it as a business. So we have finished this class now. So the next class we're going to be moving into now is adding extension into the braid. If you're joining us for the first time, you see all this hair you see here, we did it in the class, practically done here. Each day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because the classes are Monday to Friday. Let's go ahead and share the videos. Go ahead and share the live. Let me share from here and invite more people to come in. Share the lives as you're here and like the videos. More people is going to join us while we continue our classes today. So this class is always starting 12 p.m. UK time, Monday to Friday. If today is your first time of joining with the class, you're highly welcome. So this next level we are going to do now, I've taught you as we are doing this, the next level since we started this class, we have fully braided this mannequin head and I took them off, then we started again. So we are here when we started. I was explaining to you how you can part the hair while you're doing hair as well. I did explain it as well. But then if you miss that part of the class as a beginner, don't worry. When we fully complete the hair in this practical for braids, I'm going to take everything off, then we'll start all over again. That all over again meaning that I'm going to explain to you how you can part the hair, how you can start parting your hair as a beginner to get into it and start doing the hair. Thank you so much and God bless you all for the gifts and everything. Let's give this cheers to those that are liking the video, for those that are sharing the video as well, and for those that is supporting this live to make it possible. So let's go ahead. So when you're adding extensions into hair, we have different methods that we can use. No, as a beginner, normally when you ask people to add extension naturally into the hair, they find it very, very difficult. 1 minute, let me refresh. Let's refresh TikTok. Let's refresh TikTok, then we'll now go into it now. We'll do the lessons. Yeah. So when you I was saying something before I just refreshed TikTok. Okay, yes. So when you're we have different methods of adding extensions into the hair. There are different methods. We have the rubber band method and we have the natural method. And with this rubber band method, we have 3 methods that I can show you on this platform how you can do it. And on the natural method, which every one of us is longing to know how to do it, we have 3 ways I can show you. So all the methods I'm going to be showing you on this platform is about 6 methods that you can use in installing your extension. There are more, but on this platform we do 6 methods. So whichever way, when you watch me do this 6 method, whichever method is suitable for you to do, go ahead and grab that method and start using it. When you watch me do it and you think, okay, the rubber band method using the crochet pin is okay, go ahead and use that method. When you think is the rubber band method without using the crochet pin that is okay for you, you go ahead and you do the method. Then the other one is you have to plait the hair in between, but it's very close to the method of using rubber band method. Then we'll now go into the method of natural method, which I'm going to show you 3 of them. Let's start now as we start our practical today. If you're not ready, if you're ready with your mannequins, go ahead and grab your mannequins. If you're there, if you have your extensions, go ahead and grab your extensions. Now we want to start our practicals for today. Let's move this chair so everything to be convenient for us to be able to do our practical. So this is the hair that we have. We've started this hair in this class. This is the second time we're going to fully cover our mannequin while we're doing training. This is the second time we're getting into fully braided hair like this because we're using it to practice in the class. So by the time we practice in the class, I'm going to take everything off. But then if you're learning and really you want to get into it as a business, you want to use this as a self-employed business, you have to try your best and make sure you fully braid a full mannequin while you're learning and your confidence of what you have done for yourself. Then you can now start giving your clients your complimentary card. Oh, I do hair, I do this. But when you're learning, when you're not perfect, when you're not happy with your job, don't do that yet, because by the time you do that, you'll be spoiling your brand when you don't do that hair very well and you're just learning. So you have to learn, practice more. The more you practice, the better you get. The better you get in doing hair. So now we are going to start with this line, this hair that you see me doing here. If you're joining us for the first time, you're welcome. My name is Grace Lowen from GraceLawendhair, and we'll start our classes. We'll talk about braiding hair. We'll learn about skills of hair in this platform. And you're just passing by or you're just listening to us, that is what we do. We do practicals. So we'll come up live every day, Monday to Friday, to do the live practical. I'll just show you the bits I can show you, that you go ahead and practice while you're in your spare time or while you're less busy, right? So now I'm going to be grabbing the extensions. We're doing first the rubber band method using the crochet pin. If you don't know what the crochet pin is, this is the crochet pin. For the first timers, this is the crochet pin. Yes, we use this pin to install hair. So I'm going to be showing you how we use this crochet pin. So now another thing we need for the rubber band method is we need this tiny rubber bands. Let me show you how this rubber band looks. They are very tiny rubber bands that you can use in securing the hair. Look at it, tiny bit of it. Don't go and get the big one. So the one is just in the pack like this. You just find it in the pack like this, where they sell the hair, where they sell shop. You find them in the pack like this. So now the next thing we need now is our extension. Then we'll grab our extension. This is the extension. I have my extensions for us to do practical. You just go ahead and take the size that is enough to do the hair. And at the end of the day, I used to explain in this class that if you're doing your braiding, make sure that the sizes of extension that you take will be the same thing all through. Don't allow one to be jumbo, or you don't let one to be micro, or you don't let the other ones to be like medium. No, if it's medium that you've chosen to do, go ahead and make sure the extensions are all in medium sizes, the way you saw me take it. But if you find it very difficult to grab extension when you're doing your hair, go ahead and section it on the rack. Make sure that they are all equal before you start doing your braids. Yes, right. So now we are going to kickstart by taking the rubber band. So if you're watching me for the first time, you're highly welcome. Here we do practicals. If you know you're really interested in doing hair, you need a mannequin training head to practice. Or if you already have one in your place already, this is the time for you to make use of it, right? So now I have my rubber band. This is a rubber band, tiny bit of rubber band. It comes in a pack like this. If you're just joining, look at it. So now normally you're supposed to be taking one to do this practical, but at the end of the day, if you take one, it might snap. So since I started this practical, I don't use one. I'll just take two like this and I join it together. When you join it together, it's firm enough to be able to grip this hair that you're going to be working with. So now this is the section of hair, because we started doing the practicals yesterday. I only have one left here. Let's go ahead and use this one for the first practical. Now we are doing the rubber band method. As you can watch me take this a rubber band. Look at the rubber band you see me having. When you take it, you go and secure this hair with this rubber band. Look at the way I'm doing it. Can everybody see what I'm doing? Secure it. This method is basically for those that are just learning how to braid and they find it very difficult to secure the extension closely to the scalp of the hair. So using the natural method. So if you don't know how to do that, don't worry, that will not stop you from doing your braids. Just go ahead and get a rubber band. Try and secure it with a rubber band and keep going ahead and braid hair. By the time you know it, you're good to go. You learn more and you learn about this the natural method. So now when you're doing your practicals, we used to have our clips. Always have your clips. The reason why you have your clips with you is that when you are working with some section of hair, the other hair that you're not working with, make sure you use your clips to move them away from the one that you're working with, so that it's not going to interrupt or disturb you from doing what you're doing. Even professionals will do that, right? Because you don't want the hair to be joining to each other while you're working with a section of hair. So now I've secured this hair with my rubber band. What the next thing I'm going to do? I'm going to pull this hair in two, split it into two sections, pull it to one side like this. What have I done? I'm trying to secure it more, but when you're doing it, you have to be careful, because when you're doing it on a client's hair, you might pull it that much and it's pulling the person's hair from the roots. it's going to make it very painful, so they can't bear it maybe while the hair is fully done. But then when you pull it, you just find out that it's secured enough. Just gradually leave it the way it is. Then now the next thing you're going to do, you're going to grab the crochet pin. If you're seeing this for the first time, it's called crochet pin. You can as well get this from the shop where they sell hair, or alternatively you order it online. Or another alternative, because when you order for extensions this day like wig and other things, you find this crochet pin being added there as a free gift. In case you find it there, don't throw it away. This is what we use it for. Look at it. In case you order, as ladies, you order for your wigs, you order for your extensions, and you find this pin into it, it has a purpose for it. Most people throw it away, because I have somebody that just bought the hair. When he saw this, he said, no, I don't need it. He just threw it away. But when you are here and you have passion for hair, if you find it, just keep it, because you will need it. So now the next level we're going to do, take your crochet pin. Let me make sure everybody's seeing what I'm doing. Take your crochet pin, open it. It has a latch to close it. Just open it. When you open it, pass the crochet pin into this hair that you secured with the rubber band. Look at it in the middle like that. Can everybody see it? When you pass it in the middle like that, you go ahead and grab your extension. This is the extensions. Let's go ahead and share the video and keep liking the video. Let's do that, because it will bring more people into the class, because most people want to learn how to do this hair, but they don't know that we are here. But the more you share, the better it becomes, because more people will know that, oh, they have a lesson going on here, and this lesson is between 12 to 2. We only have 2 hours to do online. Then the other ones, you just go ahead and practice. So this is my extension that I'll be working with now. Now, when you're taking your extensions is supposed to be ratio 2:1. What do I mean by ratio 2:1? When you grab this extension as a whole and you want to do your braids, what you have to do is that section it in a way that this one you have on your right hand should be 2 times the one you have on your left hand. Can you everybody see what I'm doing? This one I have on my right hand should be 2 times the one I have on my left hand. The reason is that when you cross it, let's say we're doing a natural method and you just cross this hair this way, when you join them together, because we need 3 strands of hair to do our braiding, when you put them together like this, what are you going to see? You find out that this and this, they are equal sizes. Why? When you're braiding, it's going to be equal while you're braiding. But then if you don't make it equal sizes, you see that your braidings, they're not going, one side is going to be bigger than each other. We don't want it to be like that, right? So now on this occasion that we're using, doing the rubber band method, we don't need to cross it. You only need the small portion of it. Bring it out. Then you drop the other part that is bigger. Take the smaller portion of it. Can you see it? You take the smaller portion of it. Make sure that they are equal when you measure it. Go into the middle like this. Place it like this, as if you're forming a knot. Can you see it? Hold it like this, as if you're forming a knot. Can everybody see it? Then you go straight to this, your crochet. When you go straight to the crochet, take it and hook it. You know the way you're hooking fish. Now this crochet pin grabs extension. That's the work. Then you go ahead and cover it, close it, because you have a latch to close it. You now pull it. When you're pulling, you pull it out. When you pull it halfway. Remove your crochet pin. Take the crochet pin, put it on one side. When you put it on one side, look at the way it is. For you to pull this hair, you gradually hold one section of the hair with your left hand. Then you grab the other section of the hair with your right hand. Do you know the reason why I do that? Because if I don't secure this hair on this right hand, when I'm pulling, everything is going to pull off. We don't want to start doing double job at the same time. So now you just grab it and measure it again like that and put it down. This is how you have done the first section. The next thing you have to do now, because you have already secured this hair with your rubber band, pass one of the extension through. The next thing is to grab the other hair that is 2 times bigger than this one here. You go ahead and start braiding. I'm in time for lesson. Oh, that's fine. Zah, you're welcome. Zah 144, you're welcome. Thank you so much. So now let's go ahead. we are going to braid this hair. So we've done it to this point. What next are you going to do? If you're doing it on a client or you're doing it on your child, they are already sitting down in a position. But then if you're doing it on a mannequin, you have to make sure you position your mannequin very well. That is why you need to get a stand that is adjustable, so that by the time you're standing, you're not going to be hurting your back or anything while you're doing your practicals. You just move your mannequin to the position where it's convenient for you to do your plait. Look at it. I'm having this other hair. Measure it as well. The reason why you have to measure this is that when you're plaiting, when it gets to the end, you don't have to start borrowing hair from each other. They are all going to be equal when you're plaiting your hair. Go straight ahead now. Hold this extension. Hold this one that you're put. Look at the hair you secured. Hold it with your left hand. Come into the middle with this hair. When you come into the middle, place it on top of it like this. When you place it, this is a rubber band method. If you're just joining us for the first time, this method we are doing is the rubber band method. Thank you for the gifts. God bless you. This cheers goes to everybody supporting this live. If you're sharing the live, if you're liking the live, if you're gifting the live, this cheers goes to everybody. Thank you so much and God bless you. So when you put it this way, you now secure it. This is my thumb on my left hand and this is my index finger on my right hand. Hold this hair with your thumb and your index finger like this. When you're doing this rubber band method, it's very easy for you to braid. If you're even learning how to add extension and you're just learning to braid, go ahead and use this rubber band method because it's going to help you to just go into the braiding. You don't have to be flipping your hands. So what the next thing, as I'm securing this one with my thumb and my index finger, go straight ahead. Take your right hand. This is my right hand. I'm showing you my right hand. I hope everybody's seeing me. The right hand. Go ahead and take this one that is on your right hand. Bring it into the left. If you just joined us when we did the first class, you know, understand I said you have to start the hair, go from your right hand into the left. But if you're a left-handed person, start it from the left hand into the right. But if we are a right-handed person, take it from your right hand. The way I just took this hair from my right hand, move it into the left. You just support it with any of your hands. You see what I've done now? Then you grab this one in the middle, secure it. Take this one on your left hand, bring it into your left hand. Secure the one in the middle, grab it with your thumb and index finger. Take this one as well on your right hand, bring it into the left. Now you have secured the hair. The next thing is for you to start braiding your hair. So now the only thing I'm going to tell you about this method is that when you're doing the rubber band method, all the hair comes right here in the middle. Only one strand have the natural hair. Thank you. Only one strand of the hair have the natural hair. What you have to do, because if I tell you now to start splitting the natural hair into all the section, it's going to make you feel like, oh, the hair will be unraveling because you're just starting. Go ahead, don't worry about it for now. The only thing you're going to do, take the extensions where the natural hair is, make sure that the extensions are covering the natural hair. Reason is that when you're braiding your hair, the way I'm braiding it, it's going to be covering the hair, making sure that your hair is properly neat and it will make it last longer. The reason why we want our extensions to cover the hair is that it makes it last longer so that your natural hair will not be popping out all the time. So you go ahead and keep braiding. So I'm braiding now. Look at me braiding the hair. I'm going to show you at the end of this braiding. So I know that if you have your mannequin and you're doing the same thing I'm doing now, by this time you should be on this level. By this time you should be on this level. But then if you don't have your mannequin yet and you said, okay, later on, normally I send the videos. I'll send the part of the videos. But then if you're watching me from YouTube, I have all the videos for the live. I just send it in. It will be there. On Facebook, you have all the videos for the live. It will be there. I just put it there. But on TikTok, I'm going to send it in parts, like part 1, part 2, part 3, because TikTok will clip it in a way that when you're watching me from the live, you're going to understand all the parts of doing the hair. So I'm going to show you. Let me braid it to this point where the hair will stop. Then I'll show you what we have done so far. Look at it. Can you see? Can everybody see it? Thank you, ma. Mommy, you here. Thank you so much, ma, from YouTube. Look at it here. When you can see it, look at it. You just did this rubber band method. Can everybody see it? When you do this method, nobody will tell you that you don't know how to do hair. Look at it, it's very, very secured. Can everybody see it? So as a beginner, start with this method. Then you now move up to learning how to install the extension. Please, I'm doing same here. Ma, bring me up. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry, just go ahead and do it. I'm going to bring you up when we're almost ending the class, because if I bring you up now, we'll not be able to do things. And normally I used to bring people up when we were doing training, but then if I bring it up, it's going to be showing that when the video is coming out, you're going to be seeing all those ones are brought up on the video. So we don't want to do that. At the close of the lesson, keep doing what you're doing. At the close of the lesson, I'm going to bring you, like 10 minutes before we finish, I'm going to bring you up to show us what you have done so far. Yes, I used to bring people up, which I want to, but it's affecting the video in the sense that when I'm uploading the video, you see those people that are brought up, it's going to be showing on that video. So I don't want it to be like that. So let's go ahead. When we're almost ending the class, go ahead and do your practicals. When we're almost finishing the class, 10 minutes to the class, I'm going to bring everyone up to show us what they have done in the class so far, which, yes. So now we have done this rubber band method using the crochet pin. If you were here when we did it, I know, but if you just missed it, don't worry, tomorrow we're going to repeat it. We keep doing the same thing because people keep coming, different students coming in every day, and most people that are here before, they keep learning and they're getting mastered to those methods. So the next thing we are going to do, we are going to be parting this hair. When we started this yesterday, I told the video is there anyway. If you want to watch it fully, go ahead and watch the videos fully. I told you how to, like, when you're parting the hair, when we're starting, as a beginner, how you're going to part the hair, you're going to do the center parting and everything. Don't worry. This one, we're almost going to round up using this extension. When we start the mannequin, I'm going to take everything off. You see this hair you're seeing? I'm going to take everything off. Then we'll now start all over again using these our mannequins for training. That is how we do it. When we fill up all this hair, because all this hair is done practically in the class. When we fill it up, I'm going to show you how to end up the different method with the tip of the hair. Neither coily or anything we're doing, I'm going to show you how to do it. Then we'll now take this hair up, start all over again. So I'll now, from there, anytime we start all over again, I'll show you how to part the hair, how to get into it. So let's go ahead and do this. So on this occasion now, I'm going to go straight and part this hair, because we still have two methods to do related to the rubber band method. So stay tuned as we're doing this method. Then after that, we'll now go into the natural method. So if you're here, you're joining us and you're watching us for the first time, you're highly, highly welcome in this class. This class will learn about braiding, we'll learn about hair, we'll talk about different extensions that you use in doing the hair. Excuse me, that is what we talk about in this class. But then if you know you have any question, or you want to further your studies, or you want to further the training, you just go to my bio, send me a message, then we'll take it up from there. But apart from that, on this class, just watch me do what I'm doing. Go ahead, practice with your mannequin, you're going to get there. So now I've parted this section of hair that we'll be working with. I told you always have your clips with you. When you have your clips, what the clip does is that, like this hair now, we are not working with this hair. What are we going to do with it? Use it to move it away and just secure it. Then we have the other clip as well. I'm going to show you what we do with this clip. Let's go ahead and share the live, like the videos. More people will come in. The way you're enjoying this class, most people don't even know that we're here. Share the live to other people. Let them come and join us, and because you don't know who you're going to save by having a skill. Yes, if you learn how to do this even before you know it, this one, you can use it as a side hustle. By the time you find out that you're using this braiding that you've just learned as a side hustle, when the income that is coming from it is more than your 9-to-5 job, you're just going to tell that 9-to-5 job to go to one side. Then you take your side hustle to be the main job. Yes, that is how it is. So you start somewhere, then while you move up gradually. So now we are going into this. Let's go ahead. When we're taking the next hair, you go ahead and go in the middle from this one. Take the next hair that we're going to be working with now. Then you take your clip. You have your clip with you. All these things you're going to buy. If you're learning this process, you need the clips. They are not too expensive. They are just a couple of pounds. It depends on the location where you find yourself. Just go ahead and clip this. So this hair that we are working with now, the first one we just did, we did a rubber band method whereby we use the pin to insert the extension. Well, why we did this first one. But when we're doing this second hair, we are not going to use the pin to install it. Let me refresh TikTok. Sorry about that. Sometimes it just goes off like that. Let's refresh it so that every one of us will be on the same level while we're learning. Okay, thank you so much. So now we have this hair. When you have this hair, if you're just joining us for the first time, this rubber band method, all we need to do a rubber band method is go and get the rubber band. Look at this rubber band. They are tiny rubber band, not the big ones. When you go to the shop, you have like thousands or 2,000 of it in the bag. So it's a lot. It will go a long way to help you even with your training, or even with your doing hair for your daughter, or you're doing hair for a client. It will go a long way to help you. It's a lot in it. So when you buy your rubber band method, you get your rubber band from the shop. Then the next thing we're going to do now, we have our comb. Then you go ahead. This is the section of hair we're working with. Always make sure you comb the hair you're working with. Look at it. The comb can't even go through. So you make sure you comb it. You cannot braid on top of it. Even if you want to braid on top of it, when you get to that point now, you start dragging it with your hands. So we don't want to do that. Always comb the hair out. Make sure that all the knots in it and the tangledness in it is just going out. Then this is ready. So the next thing you're going to do on this, because we're doing the rubber band method without using the crochet pin. Rubber band method of installing your extension without using the crochet pin. What are you going to do? You section the hair you want to work with. Go ahead and use this comb. Section it again in two. Section this hair again in two. Can everybody see it? Like just a butterfly flying, like two wings. Section it in two, like it has two wings. Then put it aside. When you put it aside, you go straight and get your extension. This is the extension. I've already explained. If you find it very easy to be grabbing extension the way I take it, go ahead and do it. But if you don't find it very easy to take it, to know the actual sizes, please go ahead and section your extensions on a rack or on the handle of the chair. Maybe your dining chair that is flat this way, you just go ahead and put the extensions on top of it, sectioning, making sure they are all equal. Yes, because we want our hair extension or the hair strands to be the same and equal. Not that one will be jumbo, one will be micro, and the other one will be medium. We don't want it like that. So now this is the hair we're working with. Now, the only thing is that when you're grabbing your extension, always make your extension ratio 2:1. Meaning that the one I have on my right hand is 2 times the one I have on my left hand. Can everybody see it? Then what you're going to do, take this one on your left hand, put it on one side. When you put it on one side, grab this little one, the little one that you have, make sure that you put it across, measure it, and they are of the same length. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for those that are liking the video. Let's give this cheers for those that are liking the video. This goes to those that are sharing the video as well. And this one goes to everyone supporting the life of this. So let's go ahead and do it. Don't worry, take it easy. You're going to get it. What this thing needs is practice. We've had a lot of testimony coming up online. People showing what they are doing so far. Most people have started making money from this, learning with this short period of time. This is our 8 weeks of coming on here. Most people have already graduated, which is good. So more people are coming to learn. So now we see this, place it in the middle like this. Can everybody see it? Take this one in the middle, the way I hold it. Place it in the middle. I hope everybody can see it. See the way I just did it now. We don't need the crochet pin to insert this little one. This method is good for you as a beginner. If you don't know how to secure the extension, go ahead and use this method. You're good to go. Thank you, ma. Ifabuchi, you're welcome. Thank you so much, ma. You're welcome. A lot of people have been learning. It's just that most people don't have up to 1,000 followers to showcase their work, but they are doing it under. I'm still waiting for the day they would have up to 1,000 to bring their work up on the camera for us to see it. But those that have camera already, they used to open it up and show us what they've done so far. Now this is the rubber band I'm taking. Normally thank you so much, CJ Beauties. Thank you so much, and God bless you. God bless you for the gifts. So now when you have this rubber bands, normally you're supposed to be taking one of the rubber bands, but then when you take it and secure it, it's going to snap. For me, since I started the training, I just doubled the two. You can go ahead and try it. When you're doing yours, if you try one and it worked for you, go ahead and take one. But for me, you see me watching it, I don't want it to be snapped while I'm doing the hair here. So grab this, look at this way. I place this hair in the middle. Grab this one. Hi, thank you. Hey, hi, hey. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Grab this one. take both of the hands and clap it together, like you see, like you're closing the bridge. Then the extension is in the middle. Close it like so. When you close it, take your rubber band, go ahead and secure the rubber band. Let's go ahead and share the video. Share the video to people, like about 20 people on your platform. Let them come and learn as well. You go ahead and secure this. While the extension is in the middle, you go ahead and secure the hair with your natural hair with the rubber band. You might go like 4 or 5 times and you feel you're okay, that it's secured. Go ahead and leave it. But if you're not, do it more. Then look at it now, secured it. The next thing you're going to do on this level is that split this hair into 2. When you split the hair into 2, drag it to both sides. I didn't say you should pull somebody's brain. Oh, please, please. Just gradually drag it. Now we are using mannequin. The way you learn on this mannequin is say you're going to move that method into somebody's hair. So whatever you're doing, whatever practice you use in learning, it will just be in you and it will be in your hands. So learn very well when you're learning from the mannequin. Don't say, okay, I'm learning from the mannequin, I'll just be doing it anyhow. Look at the hair I've been doing for you guys here. I'm doing it on the mannequin. I'm not doing it based that we're doing practical. I'm doing it based that this is what the results that you're going to have while you're doing your hair. This hair is very neat. It's just that it's mannequin. Sometimes so taking it off like this is a problem, but I will take it off for us to use the mannequin to start the training again. Why am I explaining that? It's just that when you're learning, learn it. Don't just be doing it like, okay, I'm learning. The way you learn, that's how it's going to continue with you. So go ahead and learn in a professional manner. It's going to follow you up like that. When you're doing your client's hair, that is how it's, or you're doing your children's hair, that's how it's going to look like. So now let's go ahead, bring this one hair down, this one down to each other. If you feel like brushing it again, that is absolutely fine. But if you don't feel like brushing the hair again, just leave it that way. Make sure that they are down like this. Then the next thing you're going to do now, go and grab the next hair that you already sectioned, that is 2 times the one that you put in that middle. This is 2 times the one. So now that's one you're going to hold it in the middle like this. When you hold it in the middle, adjust your mannequin. That is what I said. Always move your mannequin to the position whereby you can easily find yourself comfortable in braiding the hair. So you go ahead and hold this hair. I'm holding this one on my right hand. That is the extension I'm going to use in braiding the hair. Then now you're going to take your left hand. Take your left hand. Go and hold this hair. When you hold this hair with your left hand, place the middle of this hair. Place the middle of this hair there. When you place it there, secure it with your thumb and your index finger. Let me move it in a way that you guys will see what I'm doing. Secure it with this is my thumb on my left hand, and this is my index finger on below. I use it to secure it very, very well. When you secure it like this, you now have 3 strands. 1, 2, 3. When you're doing rubber band method, you find out that the rubber band method, the hair in the middle is only having the natural hair. Please don't worry about it. Go ahead and braid. But the only thing I'm going to tell you about it is that make sure that the extension that you have is covering the hair, so that when you're braiding, like we're using a black shade of hair, we have a braid shade of natural hair, so that it will not show that the hair will not be showing the natural hair that much. It might show it a bit so that you will not disturb yourself, but it might not be showing it too much. The reason is that when it's showing the natural, when it's showing the extension on its own, it makes the hair last longer, and it makes your braid look very neat. So let's go ahead and start to braid. If you're in the same level as me now, we are going to braid now. If you're a right-handed person, go with your right hand first. If you're a left-handed person, use your left hand to start your braid first. Look at the way I'm securing it. Now, let's go ahead and take this one on my right hand, move it into the left hand. Can you see it? Move it into the left hand. This method is very easy as a beginner to start learning how to braid, because you don't need to secure anything. You go straight and start braiding. Take this one in the middle, move it to your right hand, secure it with your thumb and index finger. See, this is my left hand. Take the hair on the left, bring it into your right like this, in from below. Then you secure the one in the middle, hold it. Go straight and do the same thing again from your right hand into your left hand. Bring this one in the middle, push it and secure it to your right hand, holding it with your thumb and index finger. So the same thing. Then you now go ahead and start braiding. Can you see? If you do this thing once, if you do it, practice it once, it will get into your hands. Do it again, before you know it, you're good to go. Let's go ahead and start braiding. Now I'm using this hair to cover it. Can you see it? I'm using the extension to cover it and start braiding the hair. You go ahead and braid. If you notice that it's not covering it that much, go ahead and still use it and cover it very, very much, very, very well. Then you continue to do your braiding. Go ahead and do your braiding until you finish. You are a very good teacher. Thank you so much. God bless you. Yes, until you finish this hair. Yes. So if you use this method, I'm telling you that most people in this class, a lot of people, somebody is even coming to me very soon. He said, oh, my daughter now can do their hair because I've been using this method. There's a lot of testimony going on with this 2 hours teaching that we are having online here. So take it very serious. Anytime you find things like this, make most of it and take it serious. If you have your mannequin, do your practical, make it serious. Take it very, very serious, because very soon, look at it. Can you see it? This is the rubber band method, not using the crochet pin. It's the same method, but the difference is that the first one we use, can you see the hair? Can you see it? Very, very secured. Very, very secured. Very, very secured. So nobody will tell you that you don't know how to do this hair when you go to this point. It will just help you. From there, you start leveling up yourself. Don't let it. This method is really good. Even me that I'm doing hair, is a method that when you're doing it, you don't need to switch your hand. I'm going to do the natural method for you today. Then you know the difference of what I'm trying to explain to you at this point. So when you do this one is the rubber band method. Inserting it, just opening the hair and place it. You don't need the crochet pin. The first one we used the crochet pin to insert half of the hair before we use the other one to plait it. So the next method we're going to do now is the third method related to the rubber band method. Let me show you that method. If it's okay for you, from this 3 method I'm going to show you, if that's okay for you, go ahead and do any of the method from the rubber band method as a beginner. Then the other method we are going to do later on, we are going to do 3 sections of it again on natural method. That you've known how to braid, but you want to find out how you can secure the hair from the root. We are still going to do it now. So let's go ahead and do it. If you're just joining us for the first time, you're highly welcome to this class. This class is very flexible. We are not rigid in this class. You ask questions, but please no emoji or whatever that would make that will go against the rule of the guidance of the platforms that we are using. Please, if you have a question, go straight and say, Grace, repeat this one, repeat this method. Oh, you're this better than putting emojis for me. Please, yesterday we had a restriction for somebody just putting love emoji and everything here, and it was a problem. So we don't want it to happen again. So that's why I'm trying to mention it before we go ahead and be doing our lessons. So we want to keep our platform okay for our training. So we don't want to go against the rule, because if you go against the rule, they will stop me from coming up here. So which is not going to benefit us. So let's go ahead and do the next one. So the next one is you taking the next hair that you're going to do it from here. When you take it, go ahead and make sure your lines are okay. But on this mannequin, I try to make sure that the lines are okay. But the way they built the mannequin, we just use it because you're using it for training. Take the clip of this and keep it. Share the video. You don't know who you're going to help. Share it and like the video. Keep liking the video. We have not even got up to 10,000 likes. Let's keep on tapping, because most people don't know how to tap. What you do is I just take your phone, even if you're going to be tapping on my hair or you're tapping on the DC, it don't matter. Just go ahead and tap. What it does is that it attracts more people, and TikTok will take, okay, what we're doing here, it's really okay. They will now send more people to come and learn. So let's go ahead and do it. The more we're learning and you're happy with the class, let's bring other people in as well. Thank you so much, and God bless you for that. Let's go ahead and give this chance to everybody supporting the live. This one goes to everyone as well. Thank you so much. So let's pay attention to this method I'm going to do now. This is the third method relating to using rubber band. But on this method, we're not going to use rubber band. Neither we're going to use crochet pin. So I've done, when you see these 3 methods, anyone among the method that is okay for you to start as a beginner, please go ahead and use that method. Yes, I'm doing 6 methods here now. Out of the 6 methods, Any of the methods that you find that after doing the 6th method and you think that this one is going on straight and is nice, please stick to that method. Go ahead and use it, because there's a student here, she's still here now. She tried all the method. The method that she's used to is the natural method. I say you're even lucky. Go ahead and use the natural method. You don't have to start bothering yourself. Despite you're still going to learn all this method, because when you're doing hair, you come to a stage whereby you still need those natural method on some styles. Yes. So you learn all the method, but whichever method that is okay, that is suitable and comfortable for you when you're installing your extension, go ahead and use that method. So now we're going to go straight and do this one now. Take your extension. I've grabbed my extension here. This is my extension. Make sure that they are the same sizes. I keep repeating it. When you're doing hair, make sure your extensions are the same sizes. Don't allow one to be big and the other one to be small. Let it be the same sizes, right? Then you hold it this way. When you hold it this way, you go ahead and split this extension in ratio 2:1. If you find out that your extension is not smooth, you can go ahead and brush it. That's why we have our brush with us as well. Take this, any braiding you're doing, if you're doing any braiding, the measurement is ratio 2:1. Ratio 2:1. Anytime you hear ratio 2:1, just remember Grace on this live. That is what she used to say, and that is the way we used to pinch our extension. Look at it. This one I have on my right hand is 2 times the one on my left hand. If you want me to prove it to you now, prove it. When you share it into 3, look at it. Ratio, let's say for instance, you have a grown-up child and a younger one. You say share that thing into 3. The big one should take 2. So on this level, my left hand is having 2 of it and my right hand is having 1 of it. That is how you take your extensions. Then if you're using the natural method, you cross it. But on this occasion, we're not doing the natural method. Take this one that is 2 times bigger, put it on one side. Grab this one that is 1 time the size of it, come here, put it on one side as well. Then you grab your comb, make sure that you comb the hair. This is the hair we're working with. Can everybody see it? This is the extension we're working with now. Just go ahead and brush it out. Always comb the hair you're working with. Always comb the hair you're working with. Yeah, you go ahead, section this hair into 2. When you section it hair into 2, the way we did it previously, but I'm going to show you differently that you're not using rubber band on this method. Go ahead and watch this method. For those that doesn't want rubber band on their hair and they still want to use this method to install their extension, go ahead and watch this. So you hold this. When you hold this, making sure that this hair is on the same level, go ahead and place this middle in the middle of this. When you place it in the middle of this, if you know that the hair is wobbling, that is why we have our clip. Always have your clip. You just use your clip to secure this one so that it won't move. So that the extension that you place in the middle. Go straight and get this hair. When you get this hair, what are you going to do? Split it into 3. Can everybody see it? Split it, look at it, join it and split it into 3 as if you want to do a plait. Use your plaits, tiny plaits there to secure the extensions in the middle. You see, all this method we are doing is for the beginners. For you to know you don't know how to grab extension and you want to do it, but by the time you know how to use the natural method, you don't need all this, because the natural method is more faster than doing all these styles that we are doing. So what we are going to learn, whichever method. Can you see what I've just done now? I just plaited it a bit using this small plait in the middle to secure this extension. Then you're going to do it this way. The next thing you're going to do, grab this extension. Grab this extension. Try these 3 methods if you're a beginner and it's easy to braid the hair. You just go ahead, hold this one on your right hand, then you go straight to the hair that you're holding, take it together on your left hand, leaving this like this. Place this one in the middle this way. When you place it, you now have 3 strands. 1, 2, 3. This one you have in the middle still have the hair, but don't worry about it. Go straight away. If you're a right-handed person, use your right hand, go in first. If you're a left-handed person, use your left hand, start your braid first. While you're securing it with your thumb and index finger, I'm going to be braiding this hair because I'm a right-handed person. I'll take this one from my right hand, bring it into your left hand. Grab this one in the middle, go secure it to the right. Take this one in the left, bring it in to your right. Grab the one in the middle, secure it. Just like that. You see, your braiding is already ready. with your extension. So this method is easy to braid in the sense that you don't need to flip your hands. When I do this method, and another thing is that we now have this hair that have the natural hair in the middle. Always make sure that the hair extension is covering the hair before you braiding. When you get into this hair, you understand it. When you know how to braid, you start using this method and you understand how to braid. Then the next thing you're going to do, you will notice that you need to split the natural hair into each other. But for now, don't do it, because if you're trying to do it and this hair unravel, you're going to feel bad. Sorry about that. So you go ahead and start braiding your hair. Look at it. You keep braiding. This method is really nice. I'm showing you this method. When you're using this method I just used now, it's as if you did it naturally. This one it's as if you did this one that you plait the thread in the middle, that doesn't need rubber band or crochet pin. I'm going to show you how it looks now. Let me quickly braid it down. So the tips of the hair, sometimes I'm not finishing it. Before we finish plaiting this section, I'm going to show you how you can end hair using the coiling method with this hair. Good afternoon, sister. On his way coming to learn from you from Lagos, Ikoyi. Oh, that is absolutely okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So now look at this. Can everybody see it? Can you see this method I just used? It's as if you secure the hair naturally. Look at it. Look at it here. Can you see it? So we've done this methods, all this method that we have done now. Whichever method that is okay for you, please go ahead. Please go ahead and use each of the method. This method, these three that we've done now, they are related to the natural and the rubber bands method, right? So now we have done it. Look at it. You've braided it so far. You will not tell me that when you install the hair like this, nobody will tell you that you don't know how to do it. It's very good. Yes, this method is very. Try all the methods. All this method I'm teaching you, go ahead and try them. There are 6 methods we are doing online when we're doing training. Go ahead and try the 6 methods. When you try the 6 method, whichever one that is suitable for you, whichever one that is okay and suitable for what's this one doing? Sorry, let's refresh the TikTok. Resume it. Yeah. Whichever method that is suitable for you, you go ahead and do it. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's go ahead and share the live. Continue to tap on the screen. Go ahead and share the live. Tap on the screen. Go ahead and share the live. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Let's use this one to guys share those that are tapping. Whoever that is sharing the live, go ahead and do that. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you so much for doing that. Can everybody see? So let's go straight into this and doing the other methods. So this method, we have done the rubber band method is done now. So we are going into the natural method. The natural method, I'm going to show you 3 ways to do the natural method. If you already know how to braid and your own aim is, I want to get mastered to natural method, I don't want to use the rubber band method, neither all this method I've been using, right? We're going to do that now. So go ahead and grab your stuff, and if you're not ready to do your practicals, you can watch the videos them later and go ahead and do this practical. So let's take the next hair. This next hair we're going to be doing now, we have 3 methods here. I'm teaching you online here. There might be more methods of going about it. Even professional, there are some professionals I see when they are doing the hair, all this method I'm showing you, that's what they are using. Reason is that because they learned with that method, so they are used to it. So as far as they can secure the hair from the root, whichever method you can use, go ahead and use this. I see them using this method, but my method might be different from any method, but the end result of it is that making sure that when you're securing your extension, installing your extension into the natural hair is fully secured and it's not wobbling, it's securing. So now let's go ahead and take the next extension. Now we are holding this extension. We're going to, if you're just joining us for the first time, you're highly welcome. We start this class 12 p.m. UK time to 2 p.m. UK time, Monday to Friday. If you have not followed me in all my platforms, go ahead and do that, because sometimes I might be screaming from TikTok alone, I might be streaming from YouTube alone, or I might be streaming from Facebook alone. Now I'm doing 3 of them at the same time. So the handle for my TikTok already, is GraceLawendhair Tutorial. GraceLawendhair Tutorial. And my YouTube is GraceLawendhair. And on my Facebook, my handle is GraceLawendhair Tutorial and Lifestyle. I love your teaching. It's very understandable. Yeah, thank you so much. Yes, Trisha. Yes, so that's what I'm trying to tell you. Follow me in all my handles, and I'm telling you because sometimes if you want to find me, I might decide to come up on TikTok alone, or I decide to come up on YouTube alone, or I decide to come up on Facebook alone. So the handles I've mentioned on YouTube is GraceLawendhair. When you type it on the search box, you always find me. On TikTok is GraceLawendhair Tutorial. Then on Facebook is GraceLawendhair Tutorial and Lifestyle. So you add that to it. So you find me there. Thank you so much for doing that. So let's give this cheers to everybody for staying tuned. And another thing is that we used to be happy here. So we'll laugh, create the laugh effect. Just take it easy. You get there. By the time you're already there, you're already making an appointment for hair, or you're already doing your kids' hair. So don't worry about it. We have different pace of learning. Most people will just come here when they see me once or twice. They've already catch up what they want to catch up and go. Don't compare yourself to those people. If your own pace is like doing it gently, please gradually do it gently until you get there. I'm so glad I found you. I want to learn cornrows. Okay, there are videos for cornrows there. Go ahead and watch the videos. But on this platform now, we're doing braids. We want people to get used to braid. If you get used to this, you can keep going doing your business before you now get into cornrow. So now let's go ahead and take this. When we take this one, or if you want to level up, just go ahead and just gradually send me my message on the bio. We'll talk it over from there. This one, let me pull this hair very well. So this method we're going to be doing now is a natural method. This is the natural method I'm going to do. I'm going to do 3 methods for how you can install your extensions naturally. So whichever way that is suitable for you, that is convenient for you to do it, go ahead and use that method. So on this one, this is my extension. I always make sure that your extensions are the same sizes. I keep saying it again. I know the reason, because this class is a beginner's class. Don't say, oh, she's talking too much or she's repeating too much. No, I know the reason why. If you have not even braided in your life before and you're in this class, you learn how to do it. So that is why I explain everything from the scratch, from the roots for you to be able to understand it and move up to learning these lessons. So now we have this, our extension. When we take it, always take your extension ratio 2:1. The one you have on your right hand should be 2 times you have on your left hand. On this occasion, because we're doing the natural method, we're going to cross it. What you're going to do, somebody was asking me that day, I don't even know how you cross that extension. Look at it now. I'm having this on my right hand, I'm having this on my left hand. What are you going to do now? Go ahead and cross it. Did you just see what I've done? Crossing. I just crossed it. If you know you didn't understand the way I crossed it, say it in the comment section. When we're doing the next one, I will elaborate on it. So now this is the extension we are using. So on this method now, the reason why we do this ratio 2:1 is that, look at it. Look at this 3 strands of hair, because we use 3 strands of hair. But then when you have it, it's as if when you have it like this, you have 4, right? 1 end, the second end, 3 and 4. But then we'll need it as 3. That's why we cross this one. When you cross this one, you now add these 2 smaller ones together. It now become the size of these 2 bigger ones. That is how it is. So now this is the extension you're working with. You hold it. Go straight to the hair that you're working with. This is the hair we're working with. Look at the hair. You already comb it. Don't forget to comb it. Get mastered to it while you're doing your training. Get your comb. Your comb should be there. Comb it. Yes, even if there's no knot in it, try and comb it, because you get mastered to that training while you're doing hair. It's going to be part of you. So now this is the hair. This is the way I'm going to be holding this method. I'm doing it. Look at the way I'm holding it. So now you now go straight to the hair you want to install this extension. This method is a method as if you're going to plait this hair. Most people that I see, that's the method they are using. But when I get to the end of the natural method, this is the first one we're going to be doing. You place this hair like this. When you take it like this, hold this one you're holding, look at it. Then you go ahead and place it like this. I don't know who needs to call me on this line all the time. So sorry about that. You go ahead. When you place it like this, you're holding it with your thumb and your index finger. How to do knotless? They keep asking. Have you known how to do braid first? You have to learn how to do braiding. When you learn how to do this braiding very well, how to do knotless is simple to do knotless. The main thing we are doing on this life is learning how to do braid. If you know how to do braid and you master your braiding, when you see knotless braid once, you just do it. The difference between this knotless braid is that you grab the hair. You start with your normal hair. Yes, and yes, you grab the normal. Learn how to do this very, very well. Yes, learn how to do it very, very well. When you learn how to do this very well, when you see knotless, even when we started doing hair, we don't know what is knotless braid. The more things come up, immediately you see it because you've known how to do hair. It's easier for you. This phone, I'll just throw you this to one side. Don't disturb it. So you now go ahead. I'm going to put that phone off. Sorry, let me do this section. This one, you just grab this one. When you grab this, let me put this phone on silent, everybody, please. Let's go ahead and put it on silent. Sometimes when you call somebody once, they didn't answer. Why are you calling again? Because now the person might be somewhere. Let me go on the settings. Sorry about that, everybody, so that it won't distract us on our teaching. Let me put it on silent. Normally I put this on silent. I'll put it on silent. Okay, thank you. So now let's refresh this second side again. I'm holding this extension like this. You see the way I'm holding it? Sorry about that. That small distraction that we just had now. I'm holding this extension like this. So this method, you go ahead and hold this hair. When you hold this hair, this is one of the natural methods. You place this one on it. Hold it with your thumb and your index finger. I said that thumb and index finger, they play vital role while you're doing hair. The next thing you're going to do, you take your right hand. This method is a natural method. Take your right hand as if you're going to be plaiting the thread. You know thread? Go ahead and do this. Go ahead and place, use the one hand to do the first one, then you do the next one. When you do the next one, you go ahead and put this hair. When you just roll it up, use your middle and your middle finger and the ring finger, just secure it. Then you go ahead and split this other one into two. When you split it into two, you start braiding your hair. Did everybody understand what I just did now? This one is simple method as well. If you're learning how to do natural method, this is a simple method as well to install your extension. Very, very simple. If you, anyone, when we do the three method, any of the methods you don't understand, please say it on the comment section. I'm going to repeat it again. So this method is one of the methods that you use in doing natural methods. So let me braid this hair to the point. And don't forget that when you're braiding your hair, use your extensions to cover the natural hair. When you're braiding your hair, use, Auntie, I'm left-handed. How can I do it? Go ahead and use the left hand and start your braiding. That's why I've already explained it on this section. I've said it several times that if you're a left-handed person, the way I use my hands to do the right hand, you know how you use your left hand. Now start with the left hand, because I use right to start, then you use left to start. It's the same thing. Then you go ahead and start braiding your hair. That is how it is. If you're a left-handed person, go ahead and start with your left hand, please. Please don't, because I'm using right hand, you start struggling using right hand to start your braid. No, go ahead and use the hands that you're comfortable with to do it. Look at this method. This one is one of the natural methods. Look at it. It's very, very secured. Very, very secured. Very, very secured. If you know this method is okay for you to use, go ahead and use it. This is the first method I'm doing now from the natural method. So I'm going to do another method for you again. So when I complete the three methods, you now go on the comment section, tell me that, oh, this method, I didn't get it very well. But if we still have time to repeat it, I'll repeat it. But then if we are running out of time, we are still going to do the same thing tomorrow, because different people come into the class every day. So we repeat these lessons for you to know it. For you that are staying, it makes you understand it very, very more better. Excuse me. For those that are coming, They will just learn the method. So now we have done this method. Look at the way I secure this method. So I'm now going to the next method now. The next method I'm going to be doing is natural method. But this natural method, if you want to use this natural method, it will only be okay when the hair is a bit lengthy like this, because we are using the hair to be the short strand of the hair. But if your hair is not long, you go ahead and use the rubber band method, or you use the next natural method I'm going to be using. Yes, so this one, you just brush it all through. When you brush it all through, this is the hair we're working with, right? You go straight now and get your extension. That is your extension. That is my extension. Let me take the extension out. When I get the extension out, always have your brush. Look at the one I've taken now. It's a bit scattered and tangled. So you just go ahead and brush this out very, very well. When you brush it out very, very well, this is the size. Now I'm feeling it that this is a little bit too much big. So I need to get little out of this hair. You take it and take the little out of it. So you now have this hair you're going to be working with. Now this hair I'm going to be working with this method, you don't need to split the extension. You just have the extension like this. If it's the extension you're working with, you just have the extension like this. Can everybody see it? Just in one like this. But this our natural hair is going to be the third strand. But for the beginner, if you can try this method, go ahead. Most people now, maybe this method will be their best method. That is why I'm doing it. Your hair will be the third strand. When you do the third strand, you start splitting the extensions, sharing the extensions into the hair. Let's go ahead and do this. I've already brushed the hair. If you're joining us for the first time, you're highly welcome to the class. So let's go ahead. You measure this. They are of equal sizes. Take this one. Place this hair in the middle like this. When you place it in the middle, you hold it with your thumb and your index finger. What are you having now? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gifts. God bless you all. Let's give this chest to everybody. Everyone supporting the live. God bless you. Thank you so much. You think I'm not seeing them? I'm seeing everything, but it's just that I'm concentrating teaching this lesson, but I'm seeing everything. God bless you for doing that. As you're sharing the life, as you're liking the video, as you're doing everything you have to do on this live, God bless you. Thank you so much, and God bless you. So now we have 3 strands. Because I didn't share this extension, now we have this extension. Our natural hair will be the 3rd strand, and the other one is the extension. On this level, if the hair is not long, you cannot do this method. I'm just showing you. Maybe you will like it or you might not like it. So let's go ahead. I'm securing this with my thumb and index finger here. So you just go straight ahead. Take this one on your right hand. Go in. Then you take this one as if you're braiding direct. You go in and secure it. Take the one on your left hand. Secure it. Make sure you secure it. You see the way I'm doing it? Because my hair is the 3rd strand. When you get to this point, look at it now. The hair is here as the 3rd strand. When you now get to this point, what are you going to do? Borrow some hair now. Add it to this natural hair. Take small hair from here. Put it there. Then you go ahead. Do the braid again. Do it again. When you come here, you notice that this one is bigger. You borrow some hair from this one. Add it to this hair. To the natural hair. In this occasion, you're supposed to be sharing the natural hair as well, but don't worry, leave the natural hair. I know the reason why I'm saying it. If you say, let me be sharing everything at the same time, before you know it, you say, oh, this hair have unraveled. Go ahead and braid. But make sure that the normal extension you're having is covering your natural hair. You go ahead and braid it. If you notice why you're doing the hair, because some people have hair that are really full and bulky. If you notice that the hair, since you didn't take the natural hair and split it, on one side is more bigger than the other one, that is when you can now start sharing the natural hair. But apart from that, go straight ahead and do what you're doing. Keep braiding. Let me hold this stand very well because it's moving. You keep braiding your hair until you finish braiding this hair. If you're joining for the first time, you're highly welcome to this class. Thank you, Mommy Queen. Mommy Queen is here today. Thank you. They've always been supportive on this class and they've been learning a lot. Everybody that is learning. I've been learning a lot. That is why. So now you see it. Look at the second method. Second method of natural braids. Can you see it? This method, the hair is going to be the third strand. Can everybody see it? The hair is going to be the third strand. But then if you find this method not suitable for you, thank you so much for me. If you find this method not suitable for you, please go ahead and use whichever method that is okay for you. So I've done this method now. That is the natural method. So the final hair I'm going to do now is the real natural method, that we have to hold the extension on one hand by crossing it and flipping it. Then we'll now do it. So now this is the hair I'm working with. Always have your clips, as I said. Always have your clips to move this hair away that you're not working with. Bring it and hold it with your clips. Then you now have this. Take your comb and comb it. So look at it. Even the mannequin hair has knots in it. So you have to always comb the hair out when you're working with. Thank you, 7 Ministries. Thank you, Mommy Queen. God bless you all for sharing and liking the video. Please share the video, like the video. Thank you so much, Mommy. God bless you all. This goes to everyone that has supported this live up to this point. So now we're going to go straight and get our extension. This is my extension. I've told you, if you don't feel comfortable in taking the extension the way I'm doing it, go ahead and line it up on the rack. Take it and line it up on a rack, so that you will know when you line it up on a rack, you measure it, you make sure that all the sizes of the hair are all the same thing. That's the reason why we can do that. You need to brush it, brush the extension. The more you brush your extension, the smoother it becomes to make your braids. Can you see? Can you see it now? This is the extension. This method we are going to be doing now is natural method in storing it straight to the hair. And now on the process of doing that, this you are going to split all the natural hair into 3 with the extensions. You see how I'm going to do it now. So when I do this third method now, you watch me do the first one, you watch me do the second natural method, you're watching me do the third one. Then you now tell me which of the method you didn't understand, or which of the method you think is okay for you. After doing all the 6 methods we have done in the class, which of the method is comfortable for you, you let us know on the comment section. Or if you want me to repeat any of them, we'll repeat it, because we still have some hair that we have to do. We have not done that hair at all. We've been carrying it over from Monday. Maybe I don't know how you're going to finish all that. I'm going to show you later. You know, the crocheted one that we're using the curly hair to do. So I'm still going to show you, yes, on the class how to do it. Even if we have few minutes or 10 minutes to install it, then until we finish that hair, I'm going to model the hair for you when we finish the hair. So now this is the natural method. Always make sure your extensions are ratio 2:1. Look at it. This one you have on your left hand, this one you have on your right hand should be 2 times the one you have on your left hand. Both great for me. Oh, that's it. No problem, mommy. So now you now go ahead and cross it. Some people say they don't know how to cross the hair. Look at the way I'm crossing it. You're holding the smaller part in your right hand, then you're holding the smaller part, bigger part on your left hand. What are you going to do now? Place this one on top of each other like this. Then you hold this one to this left, then you grab this one to the right. Does everybody understand this? Yes. Have you seen it? Look at it. You now cross the extension. That's the first thing you're going to do. When you cross the extension like this, what next are you going to do? Because when I'm doing the natural method, you watch me the day I brought the model to the class. You watch me do it. All the hair I was installing, I was using natural method. It's faster. Yes, so the smaller part, yes, with dominant hand. Yes, you put it there, you now cross it. When you cross it, it will now give you 3 strands. That 3 strand is giving you is now this one is the same size as this and as this. Do you understand? The 3 will not be the same sizes. When you're doing your plait, is one side is not going to be bigger than the other side. Everything is going to be equal. So now let me show you how to cross our hands. Now you keep learning it. The more you see it, practice it. Because if you don't practice this hair, you watch me doing this hair all the time. Let's refresh Facebook. TikTok. And I'm going to just drink a little bit of water now, please, because my throat is getting dry. So now we have this. I'm going to be crossing this. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the gift. God bless you all. So on this place, you can just follow each other. Most people need 1,000 followers to come up. Follow each other so that when we're doing our practicals, you'll be able to come up and show me what you have done so far. Most people have shown me what they have done so far. So that gives me that energy to be still coming, that I'm not coming here to talk to myself. I'm talking to somebody and people are reacting to it. So that is the reason why. So if you have not reached up to 1,000, please, we have 54 of us. Say you follow each other, it will increase your followers so that you'll be able to come up live on the camera. So now I have this hair. You're going to hold this one on the right hand with your thumb and index finger. I want to flip this, my hands. Then I'm holding this other strand with my thumb and my index finger on this hand. So the last handle, you're just going to be using your other hands to give it a support. What are you going to do with this? Just give it a little bit of push. Don't let it, when you wobble it like this, you can't cross your hands. So just do this. When you do this, bring this your middle finger. This is middle finger. Place it like this. When you place the middle finger like this, turn your hands. While you're turning your hands, the hands that is going to come out of your hands is your index finger. This is my index finger. I used to mention the names of the fingers before we start. This is the index finger. So when it's like this, you're not holding your extension on one hand. You see the way I'm holding it? This one on top is that one I just flipped my hand. This one is staying on top of my index finger. So what you're going to do now is go straight to the hair that you want to install because you're holding it on one hand. This method is okay because you're doing about, like if I'm doing all this hair now, it's going to take me like 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours to complete this full section of hair. You know that is a lot. It's not something that you start using maybe this, you're doing it this way. Learn the method that is really fast for you to do because this method is really fast. What are you going to do? I'm holding this hair with my left hand. See me holding it here with my left hand. Place this one that you're holding with your hands, place it on top of it like this. When you place it on top of it like this, you take your left hand, section some of the natural hair like this. When you section some of the natural hair like this, you hold it. Go ahead and grab this one that is on my index finger, draw it closer to this side. When you draw it closer to that side, take your index finger, this is my index finger, bring it in between the natural hair and the extension. Look at it. When you bring it like this, you come here and grab this one, give it a pressure a bit, give it some pressure. When you give it that little pressure, you now hold it. You now flip your hands. This is the reason why I'm saying when you're doing other method, you don't have to flip your hands. But this method, you need to flip your hands. You see on this method, all the hair have natural hair. All the extensions have natural hair. But another thing you still have to note is that when you're doing it and it has natural hair, always let your extension cover your natural hair. So you go ahead and start braiding. Can you see what I'm doing? Push the sides that have the extension up so that when your hair, when you're carrying the hair, it's going to last longer because the extension is showing. You know the extensions are fibers. So, but the natural hair, when it appears on the hair a lot, you see that the hair will be as if it's getting old very quick. But then, if you have covered it with your extension, it's going to be lasting longer and your braid is going to look very neat and very nice. So that is just the secret behind hiding this your natural hair into the extension that you're working with. So I'm going ahead plaiting the hair as you can see me doing it. So the more you do all those things, the better you become. If you want to go into this as a business, please, I've told you, make sure you finish. If you want to start giving clients number, take your mannequin like this, start braiding this hair until you finish it in full like this. When you're seeing the work of your hand and your confidence in it, go and do your complimentary card and give. This is the natural method. Can you see the natural method here? The one that you just install straightly to the hair. Can everybody see it? Look at it. Secured and nice. You see? There is not much difference between the three. It's just that how the method you use in installing it is the different. So whichever way that is convenient for you to do on this three methods we just done, you do it. And we did the rubber band method as well. Whichever method that is convenient for you to do, I'm out of the 6 methods, let's go ahead and do it. So now on the comment section, I want to find out, among all these methods that we've just done so far, which of the method you think you need repeats? Please let me know under the comment section. Then we'll go ahead and repeat it on the first one. We'll see with the little time we have, maybe we have to install that the hair we're doing a bit. Then tomorrow we'll continue until we finish it. But there's nothing we have to do because we have to do our trainings. The reason why we're here every day. I'm still waiting. Is there anybody that have any questions, or you want me to repeat any of the method, the natural method? Okay, that is absolutely okay. Let's go ahead and do the natural method on this one. Let's do it again, the natural method. So that's the last one I did. I'm going to repeat it again. That last method I did, I'm going to repeat it here on in the front. So then we'll now go ahead and do what? Do some of the crochet. I'll show you how it is. Natural, please. Okay, there. Let's go ahead and do this one. This one using the natural methods to do it. So I'm going to get my extension. If you're watching us for the first time, you're highly welcome. This classes, we have this classes 12 p.m. UK time to 2 p.m. UK time, Monday to Friday. Yes, every Monday to Friday. I'm trying to see if I can come in the weekend, maybe like if I have the time. Let me not promise if I have, because I'm always busy. If I have the time, I'll come in the weekend, because most people are working in the weekdays. They don't know that we're here. So by the time they know that we are here, maybe 1 or 2 times when they are off. Thank you so much for the gifts. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you so much. God bless you. Let's give this chairs to them. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Thank you so much, and God bless you for that. So let's go ahead and do this. You now comb your extension. When you comb your extensions, we'll do the natural method here. When we do the natural method, we're going to go straight ahead and do some of the cap with the coily ones. Thank you so much. So now, we now have this. When you have this with you, that's the extension, go ahead and grab the extensions. When you grab the extension, make sure the sizes are the same. You see what we have been doing? All the sizes are the same. If you know you cannot cope by taking it the way I'm taking it, lay it on a rack or with your on the handle of your dining set like this. Put it on top of it. Or you look for something that you can place it on top of it. It's fine. So now, as we're going to be doing the natural method, you're going to grab this hair, ratio 2:1. The one you have on your left hand, the one I have on my right hand, this is my right hand, should be 2 times the one I have on my left hand. Then you now do what? You cross it. Cannot follow. It said cannot follow you. You are private. Okay, not me now. Okay, that's fine. So let's go ahead and do our training. Yes. So now we have the 3 strands here. When you have the 3 strands, then you go ahead and take the hair, comb the hair you're going to be working with. Let me move the mannequin to this side. Please, it's because it's mannequin. If you're moving one big, one small, one big, one small, is it the extension? The other one should be 2 times bigger than the small one. Yes. One big, meaning that this one here will be 2 times bigger than the one on the smaller hand. That is absolutely correct. Yes. Anyhow you understand it, that is fine. But the bigger one will be on the left hand, while the other one will be on the right hand. It's absolutely okay. So now that I push this mannequin like this, if you're doing it to a client, please say, please can speak out when you're doing the hair. Please, can I just move your hair? Don't go and be bending people's hair like this, please. They will think you don't have manners when you're doing your hair, because somebody is sitting down in you. They might be president, because one day the president will sit down, I'll do their hair. You give them that respect. Say, Mom, can I just move your hair a bit? You just do that. Don't move it because you're doing what is it called? Mannequin. Please. You just politely tell your clients that, please, I want to adjust your hair to the position. Can you do my hair, auntie? Please write me send me a message on my bio. We'll take it off from there. So you just kindly respect the person and say, please, can I kindly move your hair a bit before I'll start doing the flat? They'll say yes. Some people will just, gone are those days when we are little, they'll just be pushing you anyhow. This time is modernized now. You have to respect people. your profession. You might be an hairdresser, but the person you're dealing with who is a doctor, he has his own profession, so you have that respect for everybody. So now let's go ahead and do what, and comb this hair. Then when we comb this hair, we take our extensions that we are working with. This method, if you're just joining us for the first time, we are doing the natural method again. This is the natural method. So you go ahead and flip. Normally I used to flip these extensions on one hand, but if you know that holding your extensions the way it's convenient for you, please go ahead. Don't because I flip it on my hands and now. But if you're a new beginner, you don't know and you want to learn that method because it's faster, when you just flip it on your hands like this, you go ahead. You see the way I just did it, it's just because I'm explaining to you. You can just go ahead quick and you grab the hair and start doing it to make you faster. The more you know it, the easier it becomes. But then if you know that you're already holding your extension like this and you're used to it, please don't because I'm teaching you this way now, you not change your hands. No. If it's convenient for you, go ahead and hold it that way. But this one, for me, the way that it's convenient for me to just flip it onto one hand, then I go straight and hold the hair before I start plaiting. Yes. So any method that is okay for you, as far as you're gripping the hair on the scalp. So now I have my extensions in my hands. Can everybody see it? Place this hair, place the extension, take your right hand, hold this one on with your left hand, place this hair like this. When you place this hair, look at the way I'm holding this extension. When I place this hair, I will use this part of my hands to hold the hair like this. Can you see it? Then you now take your left hand. When you take your left hand, grab some of this, split this hair, take some of the hair, one section. Then you now take this extension closer to the hair, this side. See your index finger, bring this your index finger. When you take this your index finger, bring it in between. Look at it, in between. Pull it out in between. When you pull it out, take your right hand again, bring this one. Hold it very, not too tight, but secure. Secure the hair extension to the scalp. You see the way I'm doing it? The next thing you're going to do when you're doing this method, you have to flip your hands. You see the way I do it? Flip your hands, bringing the hair down because you want to be braiding this way. That's the difference. So now you braid it a bit. When you're braiding, make sure that your extensions are covering the natural hair. Thank you, the Star Product, for joining the live. God bless you. God bless you. Let's make this thing interesting. I wish there's music in the background, but it's just I'm talking. We don't even need music in this class. It's talk for us to understand it. Let's give this cheers to everyone that are supporting this live. God bless you all. Let's move this like normally before we finish, we used to get up to 50k, 30k. Today it's just 16k like. The more this like are coming down, they will think we don't like what we are doing. Please put your hands together. We have 39 people here. Give me 1,000 like. Move ahead. Let's go ahead and do it, please. So you keep going until the braid, you finish the braid. Make sure that your extensions are covering the natural hair. You keep braiding. You go ahead and braid. You see what I'm doing? Let me hold this mannequin because sometimes it's moving while I'm braiding. Just use your leg to support it like that and continue to braid. But if it's your client sitting down, they position themselves very well. It won't be a problem for the mannequins to be moving. I love this class. I want to learn. Okay, go ahead. Get your mannequin ready. If you want to learn, here we are here Mondays to Friday, 12 p.m. UK time to 2 p.m. UK time. That is what we do here. So you just go ahead. When you're learning this hair, you might think it won't be useful. If it's not useful for you today, it will be useful for you tomorrow. For the young ones that are going to grow up or that are going to university, you'll find out that when you go to university, look at natural hair. We've done it. That is securing it naturally. Can everybody see it? You see how beautiful the hair is. Now we have done these other practicals now. So if you need to watch the videos are out there. YouTube, if you want to watch the video, is there. When I finish, I'll put it out. TikTok, the videos are there. Facebook, the videos are there. So where are you based? I'm based in Manchester, United Kingdom. So if you want to do your practicals and at the same time you're thinking, how did she do this thing in the class? So I'm still recollecting. Go to my account the same way. Go and watch the videos. Thank you so much and God bless you. Go and watch the videos. When you watch the videos, let's give this chance for those supporting the live videos. Thank you so much and God bless you all. The hands that you use in tapping, the gifts and everything, may God bless you and multiply it as we are going forward, yes, on this training. So if you think, oh, when I'm doing my training, when I'm doing when I have my spare time doing my training, I'm not thinking, how did she do this thing? Go ahead and watch the videos. It's going to help you. While you watch it, you just go ahead and start doing your practice. It will help you a lot. That is it. So that's why each time we have our live sections, I put out the videos there. So it will just remind you, quick reminder of what we have done so far. You say, yes. Tap the screen. Thank you so much, mommy. Please tap the screen. Tap the screen. Oh, that is the only thing you do for me. Tap, share, whatever you want to do on the live. Please do it to make this live for us to grow. We grow together, please. So now this is just it. We've done this. So this is the lesson for today. If you know you missed everything that we have done today, don't panic. If you want to rewatch the videos, they are there. But if not, be tomorrow, just be here live 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. I'm going to continue to do this here. So this is the hair. We are moving this section out now. Normally we used to do style of the day. These days now, I'm going to get the style of the day. Or maybe tomorrow, if we just do a little bit of practical tomorrow, if we can complete this hair. But then I don't want to complete this hair fully here, because by the time you're crocheting it, it's as if it's boring, doing the same thing, that you're not getting the results soon, because we don't have enough time to finish it. Let me move this one. Okay, let's move this thing downwards a bit. Let's move this one away. This is the hair I've told you about. Look at it. It's like a cap. It's a braided cap. Let's say this crochet pin, we use this crochet pin to do this. You want to do some crochet pin on your hair. You don't want to have it on your hair. You just go ahead and get something like this cap. When you get the cap, it's sold. Type it online. You can get it. It's called braided cap for wig. See. You just wear it like a wig. You see how it is? It's an easy way to install your hair with a crochet pin. Very, very easy to install. So let me show you few of the lines, then I'll start bringing people up. While you do this, we are going to complete this. When we complete it in class, what am I even doing? Okay. When we complete this hair in the class, even if we didn't complete it today, let's see if we can do some few lines. I'm going to show you how to install this. Then you go ahead. By the time you know how to install one or two, it's the same process you're going to use in filling them up. But the only thing is that this braided scalp is a lot. Except you want the hair very full, then you can go ahead and install it on all of them. But if you don't want the hair very full, you have to give space. Look at the way I started. I left these two lines first. Then I'll go to the next one and did it. I'm going to leave this line and I'll go to this place and do it. Or I'll leave these two lines because it's at the back, because more hair in the front. If, for instance, you don't have too much hair, you don't have too much extension, or you don't want it too much bulky or full, just give that gap at the back, because the braided hair is been done already. It's not you that did it. If it's you that did it, you know the amount of lines that you have to do to be able to be suitable for you. But then, since it's not you that did the braided cap, you just go ahead and work with it the way it's going to favor you. So now I left the two lines first. I'm going to leave another two lines. The reason is that it's at the back. When most of the hair is coming in the front, now it's going to cover the back because it's cap. Yes. So this is the hair we are using for it. This is the hair we are using for it. Let me show you the packet of the hair. This is the hair. It comes in a crochet form. Do you know that this cap, if you can use this cap to do crochet braid, you can use it to install your braid. You can use it to install your crochet, dreadlock crochet. I'm going to show you before we finish this hair. Not today, maybe tomorrow. I'm going to show you other things you can install on this cap. Just go ahead and get the cap. Take your crochet pin. If that's the only thing you can learn quickly to do for yourself, it's really, really okay. So you just quickly do it and put it on your hair. So anytime you're going out, you just go ahead and put it. Let me unravel this one because I just tied it to secure it. I'll do like few lines, then we'll start bringing up. Is this human hair? This one is not human hair, it's synthetic. You can get the human hair if you want. This one I'm holding is the synthetic. If you they have it on human hair, it's more expensive. It's more expensive for the human hair, but these ones are the synthetic. These ones are the synthetic. You now go ahead and split it. If you can afford the human hair, that is absolutely okay. Absolutely okay, because it's going to last longer for you. But if you cannot afford it, my dear, you cut your coat according to your clothes. Oh. Don't because somebody is buying human hair, you now go and be thinking of what to do. I beg. If I wear this hair now, you think it's human hair. So just make sure you cut your coat according to your clothes. It's easier. It's the same thing. When I put it on, the day I'm going to style this hair for you, you will not know that we did it online. So let's go ahead. Move these two lines. Leave these two lines. When you leave these two lines, come here. Look at the crochet pin. Can you see it? It has something like a lash to cover it. So we go ahead and install it. Pass your crochet pin like this. When you pass it, come in the middle of your hair like this. Look at it. Use your hand to make it like this so that it will not be wobbling. Give it that space. Put it here. Cover it. When you cover it, pull it out. When you pull it out, release your crochet pin. Put it on one side. There are different ways of doing this. If you want only one of the handle out, you go ahead, bring the one handle out like this. You secure it. Right? It's secured already. You leave it. But you see, it's coily hair. It's not secured more. You go ahead and do it like this. I'm going to show you another method of using to secure this hair so that it will stay. So the next one is that, let me do the next one. If I come with this next one, let me get the hair. This is the hair. Grab your hair. If you want it very fast, you can go ahead and add more. Oh, this one is gone already. Try. Let's refresh let's refresh Facebook. They will all be on the same level. I'm sorry, let's refresh TikTok. They will all be on the same level. So now, if you want it, if you don't want to waste much of your time by like sectioning this hair in a smaller part, you can still go ahead and use this kind of quantity. But then let's go ahead and section it in a smaller part that is okay. Look at it. This one. You put this one aside. Then you go ahead and when you're even doing it, you put a gap on it a little bit. Not too close to each other, because this hair is a coily hair. It's going to be looking full and very bulky by the time we finish it. You go ahead, give a little bit of gap from here to here. Go ahead and insert your crochet pin to the hair like this. When you do this, you open it. You hold this like this. Coily hair is always like this, because it's coily, it's bouncing. It's always bouncing. So you bring this. When you bring this out, bring your crochet pin out. What are you going to do now? Take this one. See, look at the way I did it now. I'm holding this two. Go ahead and put it inside. Do this first one. Do the second one in. Then you pull it out. Go this way and tighten it. If you want to secure it one more, go ahead and do this and put one more, because it's coily hair. There are some hair that doesn't need this security, because this one now, because it's before you know it start wobbling. You see how secured it is now. It's not going to unravel at all. Let's go ahead and finish this line. When I finish this line, I'm going to bring us up the half to show us the work they did today. Then we'll go ahead and do this. So let me do the next one. This is the extension. You take your crochet pin, open it. When you open your crochet pin, take the extension in the middle. When you take it in the middle, put it like this. That's why I told you that this crochet pin does a lot of things. This crochet pin does a lot of work. So you go ahead and release it. When you release it, come right in the middle. Take it this way. 1, you bring it in. 2, you bring it out. Then you now come in the middle of the hair. Hold it. Push it to this side. If you want to secure it more, because I want to secure this hair more, you go ahead and tie it one more like this. Chukwa. Can you see it? I learn something every time I attend. Mama, that's what I'm telling you. This hair is really, really going to be nice. This hair, I'm going to The day I'm going to model this hair, I'm going to come here. I will not tell you guys that I'm wearing the hair. I will make sure I model it for you guys. We'll do it here. So let's go ahead and take this other one. Go ahead and do it. If you want it bigger, fine. But then I'm just want it in the moderate size so that it will be enough for the cap. So that the hair. And be careful when you're doing coily hair like this. Don't waste it. Very, very careful. Very, very careful. Go ahead and take your crochet pin. Put it there. You can do any style on this hair. I'll show you other things you can install on this hair. I will show you other braided wigs and every hair you can put on this hair. If you can't sit down doing hair, look at it, take it, bring it, turn the other way around, take the other one, bring it out, secure it, open the hair. When you open it this way, you go ahead, tie it once, because it's coily hair. Other hair might not lead to this point, but this coily hair, sometimes before you know it, because the bounciness always make it go off quickly. So you go ahead and do that. Take the next one, put it here. You see the gap I'm giving. This style you're seeing now, you might not see me do it online again, because so by this time the cap is, that's why we need to be taking it bit by bit, so that by the time we fully install this hair, most people will see us doing this hairstyle. So I might not be doing it again, but because this is the only time we can just see me online doing this one. By the time I secure it and the hair is full, look at it, bring this extension out, go ahead and do this. Take the two of them, put it inside, bring it out, squeeze it to this other side, go in again, pull it out, take this one, open it like this, tie it to secure it very, very well, because it's a coily hair. Can you see it? So let's do, when I finish this line, we're going to go ahead and start inviting people in. Yes, bringing people in. Let me finish this, because if I start inviting everybody in now, they are going to put me in a small box. That small box, you won't be seeing what I'm doing. So let me quickly do this line, so that by the time I invite everyone in, I can be talking on the background while I stay on the small box. But now, as we are doing practical, if I send invitation to everybody, you will not be seeing me, because the box will not be so small. Because TikTok have given us 9 positions now to bring up people to show their works. Now, if I bring everybody in, 9 of us, the box will be so small. You will not see me and you will not see what I'm doing very well. Look at it. You now go ahead and tie it. Tie it very well. Can everybody see it? This hair is so, so beautiful. I like it. You can have it on any color you want to buy if you want it. If you want to do it, you can go ahead and get any color of your choice. But I say, let me do this gold, because I already have black. I already have it on black. So you take it. Look at this one, is too much. You just slice it like this. When you slice it like this, you go ahead, hold it in the middle. Bring it like this. Put it in. Bring it out. You know, you can do this if you want it as a business and you want to do it. You go ahead and get the proper human hair, secure it. You can always expand your boss. Hit the square. The square, even if I hit the square, they will not put me, mommy, queen. When you hit the square, they will not put you halfway. It can never come back in full this way. I don't know how to bring it back to full. When I invite everyone now, when I've hit the square, it's still going to put me on that small portion. So let's go ahead. I have like few lines to go, then I'll start bringing us up. So we know that we are not doing anything again. Thank you so much. If you're watching me from Facebook, thank you. If you're watching me from TikTok, thank you so much for watching. If you're watching me from YouTube, thank you so much, and God bless you all for watching. I know you guys are learning something. I'm not standing here talking to myself all the time. I know there are people learning, and testimonies have been coming in that they are learning. So go ahead and do this. When you take it in, do it this way. Take it out and bring it out. then you now secure it very well. If it's just normal hair that doesn't bounce like this, you don't need to start securing it too much anyway. This one, especially this curly hair, look at the bounciness. If you don't do it, it's not going to, before you know it, will start unraveling. You don't want it to unravel, and you have to be careful when you're picking these ones too. Look at it. It takes some part of it. When I do like three now or four, we'll leave it. Tomorrow we'll continue. As soon as we finish our training, any day we have the time, like tomorrow, maybe we'll just do few of the trainings, then we'll continue. We'll keep doing it until we finish it on those sessions, so that more people will see what we are doing. Until when we finish it, you're not going to see us repeat this hairstyle again. No. Thank you. This is my first time joining. I'm learning already. Yes. We learn here a lot. Maybe next week we're going to come and do that our trendy hairstyle again, because I just gave it a gap for some time, because people have, I don't know whether most people have started doing theirs. It's just because we don't have most people don't have hundreds followers for them to come up online. If not, I want to see whether we are all okay with that trendy hairstyle. For Mommy Queen have already shown me hers. She's already doing it. She's even doing it on her own hair. So others too. Who did it again? This CJ too showed me her own work on that puffy hairstyle. So I'm still waiting for other people to show me what they have done. Please, where can we get the braided cap? Just type it the way you just see it. Type braided cap on Google. Just type it. It's just going to bring the stores that are selling it. Go on Google, search, put braided cap there. It's just going to bring you the shops, everybody that is selling it. Then you choose from it. That's the best way to go this time, because the regions are different. Most people, if you say TikTok now, TikTok doesn't go all the regions. In Europe, it's only UK that have TikTok shop. So just go ahead and put anything that you want to buy. Anything you want to buy, go on the Google search, put it there. It's going to bring you, it's going to take you to the different shop where they sell it, or different online place where they sell it. It's going to take you straight away to the place that you can purchase it from there. That's the best way to do things these days. Google search, they have all the informations. So now, go ahead and put it there. When you put it there, pull this one out, bring this one out. We're going to finish this hair online, not today. You keep coming to the class, and I'm going to show you how we close this hair up. How we are going to close this hair up to that you can wear it as a cap. Can you see it? At least we've done to this point. Look at it. We're going to fill it up until I have 3 packets of it. So let's leave this one for the day. At least we've learned something. So if you're doing it for yourself, you can already do it. Just go ahead and be doing the same thing until you fill it up. I don't want to go ahead and be doing the same thing, because it's going to look boring now. So now, tomorrow again, we'll do another lines. That's how we keep doing it. Each day that new people come, they will learn how to do these things until we finish it. Yes, I can. Yes, I know. Yes, I know you can do it. Yes, thank you so much. So now let me start inviting everybody. Somebody told me today that she wants to show me her work. Is he Kai? Where is he again? Oh, she told me today, what was her name? She just, first of all, she just came into the class that please, can you send me a request, or is she still around? I didn't take that name that way. I just said, when we finish, you're going to show me. Is it Trisha? I don't even know who was that. But let me just invite people. But if she still have to show me what she have done, please send me a request. Send me a request immediately for me to like bring you up to show me what you have done. I know somebody told me that she has something to show me today. Oh my God. I didn't really. Trisha. So I've sent so many so many invites out. So if you know you want to come up, please go ahead and come up. We have few minutes to go, like 10 minutes until we finish the class. Then tomorrow we'll continue what we're doing. If you're the one that said you already have your work to show me, please give me a request. If I didn't give you any if I didn't bring you up. I just sent invitation. Everyone can come up. So today, let me sit down a bit. Tell me if you have your work to show. Tell me if you have anything to say. Go ahead and say. If you tell me how we are going to do to help us with the class or anything, any suggestion, please go ahead and let me see. Thank you so much, Fatima, for the roses. God bless you. This just goes to everyone. Thank you, Mommy.
Everybody.
Mommy Queen.
I've learned how to do so many things, but I'm going on vacation, so I wanted something simple. So I remember the ponytail. I'm going to show y'all. Y'all can see it right here. But I did the ponytail on myself, and I put a designer bow back there.
Oh my God, that is beautiful, Mommy. Mommy, move closer. Let me bring you up. Let me bring you up so that let me expand it so that everybody can see it. Let me expand her. Yeah. Wow. Okay, now no, come closer to the camera, ma. We are not seeing it. Come closer to the camera.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
No, not yet. I think you're going to raise it up a bit. No, push. Go to the. Yeah. That's it. Can everybody see it? Can everybody see it? She's been doing her braids on her hair. She's going on a vacation. Can you see? She came learning this braid online here. Look at her. She's doing it on herself now. So even if you want to do things on your own hair, it's the same thing. The more you learn, look at it. She does everything she's learning. She goes straight away and do it on her hair because she said she wants to learn how to do her hair and she wants to learn how to do others' hair. So you see it now. She's 60 and she's still learning. Thank you, Mommy. Thank you so much and God bless you. So we that are younger, we need to put, look at everything. She does everything. She does nails. She's in America. She does nails. She does crochet scarves. A lot of things. And most of these things, she learned it online. All of it. Okay.
Everything online.
You see.
Bye, y'all.
Thank you so much. This chair goes to her. Let's give her this chair for doing that. This would encourage other people as well. So if you have any other thing to say, let me go ahead and bring somebody else in. If you know you have any other thing to say, please open your cameras and let us know. Somebody told me today that he wants to show me what they are doing. I don't know whether they are gone or not. CJ, do you have anything for us? CJ Beauty, do you have anything for us? Or if you have anything to say, okay, go ahead. Open your camera. Thank you so much. Yes. So let's see, because this will help us. That is why I said we should get our mannequin. The more you have your mannequin, the better you are. When you are there, you just practice. Any style you see, go ahead, and the mannequin is going to help you a lot to practice things. While you're practicing, the more you practice, the better you get into this hair. So, but if you watch me do this thing from now till next year and you didn't lay your own hands on practice, you will not get it. It's nothing, you will not get it. But if you practice, you will get it straight away. And that your hands will give you your own technique of getting used to this. Oh my God, look at her. Let me bring her up. Let me put her up. Please, let me put her up. Expand. Let's expand her. Pictures. Look at what she has been doing. Can everybody see it? She can use this one now as a business. Look at what she's been doing. She's doing a ponytail. She's braiding it. Look at it. Putting the coils on it. Doing it like, what is it called? Goddess braid. Can you see it?
Yes. I use this thing. Like, I just wrapped it. I sectioned some of the extension out and I wrapped it around this and poured the hot water.
And you now put it into the hot water. You see? Let's give her a cheers. Let's give her a clap, please. Well done. Look at what she's doing. Now, you can even use this as a business now. Start doing your ponies and sell them to people. Yes, because she learns and she's doing it. Look at it. She's been in this class. She's been learning and she's been doing the practical aspect of it. Look at it. Very, very nice and cool. Well done, sis. You're doing a great job. Let's give her a cheers again. Thank you so much. So with this one, you see, look at it. Look, another one. Now she's putting beads on it. Can you see? Are you going to... This one is like wearing your cap on it, right?
Yes, or a scarf. You can put a scarf.
Oh my God. Please, people, if you know you don't have your mannequin, then look at the encouragement here. Now, she will not say she's doing something. She will sell it, put it online there. She did her handwork and it's handmade, purely handmade. So let's go ahead, and when you're learning, when you have opportunity, please use the opportunity very, very well. Look at her handwork. It's really, really nice. Very, very nice. Well done, sis. You're really doing a great job. Lovely. Let's give her cheers again. So if any other person have something to say, let's go ahead and say it. We have like 4 minutes more to leave. Then tomorrow we are back to the class. Please, if you have any suggestion or you have anything to say, contribution, go ahead, release your mic and say something. Then we'll now start going for today. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm trying to see how I'm going to be putting, if there's anyone from YouTube too that want to show me what they are doing, I'll look at how to bring the camera up. I'm going to see even Facebook. I'm going to check how we can do all that. We want everybody, for us to balance that. Anybody have anything to say? If you have something to say, please go ahead and say it. Just release your mic and say something if you have something to say. Even if you don't have anything to, if you don't have your work at this point and you want to say, contribute to us what you have learned so far on the live, please go ahead and say something. But if not, we'll call it a day. Anybody have anything to say? Just another few minutes.
Yeah, Madam Grace.
Right, okay, go ahead, man.
Madam Grace, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, thank you very much. I just joined your live today. I was passing live today. I was passing, I saw it and joined. I think you are doing a very great good job.
Thank you so
very
much.
I've learned some one or two things.
Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much.
I can try to make it for that. What to me that starting part.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I've been able to learn some few things from you, which I would practice.
You put it to practice, yes.
I just joined it today. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm in West Yorkshire, Bradford.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. If you have your mannequin, go ahead and practice. If you think the methods you're being confused about is, go ahead and watch the videos. I used to send the videos. It will just remind you a little bit and you continue to do your practice. Before you know it, people graduate every day from the class. Most people are just fast learner. When they see it once, they've learned what they have to learn and they are doing their thing. Some people will still learn more. Just take your pace until you get it. That is the reason why we come here Monday to Friday. Please, let's move this like to at least 20K now. It's 19 something. Let's end it up with 20K. Thank you so much for the gifts and God bless you. This chair is great for everyone. Please, let's move it. Okay, now it's 20K. Thank you so much. Fatima Adeshina, do you have anything to say, ma? Jenny,
no, thank you. You know, this is my first time of joining.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a lifesaver because I have a lot of projects that I'm thinking of how to do it on my alone. But seeing that braided cap, I think it's a lifesaver for me. Thank you.
Yes, and you enjoy it. So you have it in different form. If you want to reuse it, just if the hair is like this one, if it's synthetic and you think it's tangled and you don't need it again, just cut it off. Continue to use your cap. Do crochet something else on it again. That would be good.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for that. Any other person before we call? We have 1 minute more to call it a day. Any question on YouTube, any question on Facebook, put it on the comment section for me, please. I will answer that. So let's go ahead. Thank you so much, everyone. Joanny Whiteley, do you have anything to say? That's the only person. And they start the products. Anything to say? Then we'll call it a day. Then tomorrow we're back 12 p.m. UK time to 2 p.m. UK time. No, okay. Now, if we don't have anything to say, thank you everyone for making this life very possible. Thank you. You have freed me from beauty. Yeah, thank you so much, and God bless you all. So I'll start bringing everybody down now. So we'll call it a day. Then tomorrow we're back. Tomorrow we're back to the class 12 p.m. And if you're joining us for the first time, you're highly welcome to this class. The class is flexible, as you can see. If you have any questions to ask, you go ahead and ask your questions. We always take your questions. If you want us to repeat, thank you, staff product. Thank you, sis, for coming. God bless you. Let's shrink up. Let's bring all these ones down. Disconnect it. Let's go ahead and disconnect this. Then we know that tomorrow we are back by 12 p.m. UK time to 2 p.m. UK time. If you're joining us on Facebook as well, thank you so much. And if you're watching us, thank you. If you have any questions, go ahead and let me know on the comment section. I'm going to answer your questions. If you know you want to get your mannequins, please get your mannequin to do the training. The more we come live, you see me doing it live, it gives you that confidence and that boost that, oh, you can do it. You have seen me do it, that you can do it. That's the reason that we keep doing it on live. So you go ahead and practice it. It's going to help you a long way to go. So now let's and that is it for today. As you can see, thank you so much and God bless us. Let's give this cheers to everybody that supported this live for today. This one goes to the sharers, and this one goes to all that's gifted the live. Thank you so much. And this laugh, I'm going to put on the laugh. Let's continue to be happy. Be happy. Don't worry. Everything is going to be all right. So whatever and anything that is your needs, God will surely come to the aid of that needs. Let's give it and see you tomorrow. And God bless you all. Bye for now. Bye. Oh, Faith, you say you came late. Don't worry. Tomorrow, right on time, 12 p.m. UK time. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye. So thank you so much, YouTube. God bless you all for watching. I know most of you are watching me. If you have any question, thank you, Mommy Alpela Academy. That's Madam UPL. Thank you so much for joining, and God bless you, ma. And every other people that have been watching me online, I say thank you so much to you. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to this channel. Come live tomorrow. We are in here at 12 p.m. UK time to 2 p.m. UK time. Thank you so much. And my name remains Grace Lowen from GraceLawendhair. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless you all and bye.